Hello. Thank you for showing up. I am very excited to be trying something new with some erotic, meditative, hypnotic content for you today. So think of this as part of deepening your devotion to me, deepening your understanding of what your submissive drive is. This meditation can be for anyone on their journey, regardless of where they are in their submissive explorations. It is about looking inwards and getting deeper in touch with your desires and your needs. So thank you for showing up. I want to start off today by asking you to find a posture of submission, whether it be child's pose on your knees with your forehead on the ground and your palms facing up, kneeling in front of me, kneeling by my feet. Whatever position evokes submission in your body. Notice what this position looks like, what it feels like. If you can feel my presence in front of you, what it feels like to explore vulnerability with me. I want you to stay in this position if it's sustainable, and if it's not, finding another comfortable position to do this work in, holding on to that feeling of receptivity and vulnerability. Once you've found a position that feels supportive, take a moment to feel the ground underneath you, breathing into the parts of your body that meet the ground, or any pillows. If you'd like, you can imagine my feet in front of you and my palm on your back or the nape of your neck, breathing into those spaces where I touch you, your body rising up to meet me. Every breath for mistress, every breath deepening your desire to connect with your submissive self, to connect with that desire to serve a dominant woman. Letting go of any shame or negative feelings associated with these desires, and feeling present and grounded. With each breath, allow your body to feel the support of the ground and the support of my voice and energy, as if with each breath, more of your body could make contact with the ground. Take a moment to notice what it feels like to have the support of this practice, of the ground, of me as your teacher, and taking this time to get in touch with this deep part of yourself. Noticing where your breath is at, not passing any judgment, just taking this time to check in with your breath today. Noticing how when you ask yourself these questions, the breath begins to change naturally. I want you to think and dedicate each and every breath of this practice to your submissive journey, or to me. Letting the inhales be expansive, breathing into the front body, the side body, the back body. And as you exhale, focus on elongating the exhale. I want to hear it, making it audible. Noticing in your mind's eye where I am before you, you underneath me, doing exactly what I say, exactly what I want, molding you into my good little pet. Noticing if you feel fear or arousal or a combination of the two. Letting your inhales take up space with the breath and the body, and feeling the ground beneath you, feeling your exhales as if I might feel them on my stockinged leg right next to your lips. Letting your lips part with the breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. As I count backwards from 10, I want you to begin to deepen the breath, inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. When I count back from 10, you will notice your arousal, your fear, and you will notice yourself falling deeper into your desires in a way where you can no longer deny them or deny why you're here. As I count back from 10, imagine yourself walking down a staircase, noticing anything in particular about the staircase, if there's carpeting, a banister. And when you reach the bottom of the stairs, you will arrive and find me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Continue to consciously take up space with the inhale, releasing with the exhale. As you inhale, notice how the breath can be pulled from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. As you exhale, follow the breath back down to the spine, to your root chakra, right between your legs, noticing what's happening down there as you listen to the sound of my voice and meet me in this deep, dark space of your subconscious. Continuing to breathe for me as I do my work. In each breath, you surrender deeper. Each breath in devotion to Mistress. As you follow this rhythmic motion of the breath, imagine a warm, glowing orb following the path of the breath. Perhaps this orb takes place as me running my hand gently up and down your body as you breathe. Inhaling as the orb from my hand travels up from the base of the spine between your legs to the crown of the head. Exhaling as the orb returns to the base of the spine. Inhaling as the orb travels up the spine to the crown of the head. And exhaling as we return to the base of the spine. Continue for 5 rounds of breath. Breathing deeply with me. Every breath for Mistress, knowing that in order to serve me, you must be in touch with your desires. After the 5th breath, allow the orb of light to come to rest at the heart center, feeling my palms on your chest and honoring any emotion that comes up. Feeling the orb of light expanding and contracting with the breath, supporting the heart supporting your submission to me. Take a few deep breaths here, deeper than any breath you have made today. Watching the orb of light expand and contract with the breath. Noticing if the orb is changing colors or textures, how it feels, how my hands feel, controlling you, controlling your breath. Each breath for Mistress. Gently say it with me. Each breath for Mistress. Allowing the breath and the orb of light to take up more space. Breathing into the back body between the shoulder blades, allowing your devotion to me to grow inside your heart center. The sides of the body and the front of the chest, breathing into the spaces between the ribs. Allow the breath to be deep and full. Taking 5 more breaths here and allowing the orb of light to radiate to the legs, the toes, the arms, and fingers. Each breath taking up more space in your devotion to me, and each exhale releasing, creating a cycle between the two of us, where your devotion supports your submission, and that every action is in service to Mistress. After the 5th breath, allow the breath to return to normal. Noticing how I might have changed you with this practice. How you are not the same, how you are mine, how you belong to me, and how that's what you've always wanted. Noticing any changes in the breath from the beginning of this practice, feeling the ground underneath you. You may want to gently rub your fingers together. Open your eyes and take in the details of the room. And take your time releasing the practice and being gentle with yourself. And if you'd like, you can use this meditation again as the beginning of your masturbation practice. So you hear me deep in your psyche, writhing underneath me as I control your thoughts, your breath, your arousal. And don't forget to thank me and tell me how this meditation made you feel. Thank you for taking up space, exploring your submission and your arousal, and joining me here today. I'm sure you'll continue your devotion to me and tell me how you've been changed.